Hey, what's up, guys? Man, it's been a crazy long time since I did any videos. Just been going nonstop in the studio, working on new projects and stuff, and yeah. Today I just want to show you the making of one of my newest singles by Drewett. It's called Undefeated, and yeah, let me walk you through it. Before I get into the inner workings of the track and stuff, just wanted to play the song for you and also talk to you a little bit about it. This is a song that me and Ed did about 2 years ago, and it's gone through many stages of production, and finally we just redid the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should actually play you like the first version, which is pretty bad actually, but it was from so long ago.
Will I make it home tonight? Or will I be here till I die? 'Cause I can feel the heat of their eyes. So will I make it out alive? Radio, ground control, here I go. Can't take any more 10-4. 'Cause I can feel the heat of their lies. And we are ready, I'm ready. We are only defeated when we surrender.
Cool, so you kind of get the idea. That doesn't sound very good. So 2 years later, it kind of turned into something like this.
Will I make it home tonight? Or will I be here till I die? 'Cause I can feel the heat of their eyes. So will I make it out alive? Radio, ground control, here I go. Can't take any more 10-4. 'Cause I can feel the heat of their lies. And we are ready, I'm ready. We are only defeated when we surrender. Now I know the road is on my side, and I just wanna feel it forever. Come with me and put your hand in mine. Everywhere we go, we take the light, and everything that's wrong we make.
So yeah, so let's break it all down. First, let's get into some of the drum stuff. What's cool about this? I mean, this is what I do a lot, but it's very breaky, but also it's very programmed. But you know, because you want like the tightness of a programmed thing, but still with human feel. You know, ideally, at least for something. Like, at least for what we were going for here. So let me just solo these drums for you. There's quite a few layers, which I always try to pretty much do. So yeah, like, basically it started with just this this break thing that I like chopped to use as the main hat and snare. But it doesn't really have any kicks or anything on the one, so I had to augment that. And some other hats, tambo on the snare, which I like. Then like a nice kind of cloppy clap and kind of sloppy as well. And then what's also cool is this kind of tonal hit that's in the key of the song. It's on the snares. Open hat. And then this is just the verse pattern. In the post, you know, there's a lot more going on drum-wise. Tambos, even more breaky stuff, but really chopped. Lately in Fruity, I've been using the playlist like a lot more for programming, kind of like Pro Tools style, as opposed to you know, making patterns, which I still obviously do, but some of the really intricate stuff, like, you know, just precisely chopping a break or whatever, yeah, you can like do it in SliceX, but lately I've just been kind of doing it in like the playlist and stuff. There's also, there's this hay on the snare, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and then in the first part of the chorus, there's like a breakdown. So we like build it up and then kind of just take, I mean, the first part of the chorus is actually no drums.
When we surrender.
And the second half, the first half of the chorus is like a broken down version of the drums. It's very breaky without any of the heavier kicks and stuff. So that's the basic drum arrangement. For the melodic stuff, obviously like the main thing is this kind of 80s eighth note delay or dotted eighth or whatever it is, which is just hyper compressed and EQ'd and stuff. And it's funny because this was even in the very like primitive version of this song, but we just beefed it up and stuff. I'm really proud of this bass line because it's all like programmed and has some pretty tricky like tape stopping work going on. To kind of, you know, imitate slides, which is really hard to get without, you know, humans. Then it has this cool slap part. And one thing that I noticed that I did, which I kind of forgot about, was that the synth usually rings out, but for the slap part, I like ducked it out so that slap could just kind of be, you know, alone. Just kind of like a technical tweak, but just made it way cleaner and less like smudgy and stuff. So yeah, so there's that stuff. There's also like a sub doing it as well, which is just very digital. But it's not doing all the same things, it's just kind of reinforcing the very bottom end. What else? Also this synth. Just a nice like texture. And a secondary bass that comes in right before the chorus. But then for the chorus, it gets kind of like fun and stuff. Everything kind of breaks down and it gets very guitar-y and stabby and stuff like that. Staccato strings. So we have this funky guitar, which I personally love. We have a bunch of layers of stabs. And for the second half, you know, it gets more sustaining, bigger and stuff. You can also have your transitions. And then also one of the featured elements to this chorus is these staccato strings, which is another part that we had in the original version. So yeah, that's most of the melodic stuff. One thing that I've been doing lately with most of my tracks, like once all the MIDI and all the programming is kind of done and we're getting ready for mix and stuff, just to kind of tidy everything up and make everything cleaner, I kind of convert everything to audio and bring it, import it all back in, and then with these stabs, for example, like a lot of them had tails and stuff. And yeah, you can make the release time lower and stuff like that, but sometimes the delay computation acts weird, and it's like with the audio, you like know when something is cutting off and when it's starting because you can just visually see it. But so everything is audio and gridded up very, very tightly. And yeah, and Fruity's generally not used as a kind of Pro Tools type of DAW, but lately, I'm still doing basically everything in this program, but then still converting it to audio and bringing it back in. It just kind of makes mixing easier, and it's way easier on your CPU load because you don't have real time effects. I mean, yeah, there's still some like I did some extra processing and compression and mastering stuff, but there's no synths or anything in this session. So that's like one new technique that I've kind of been doing a lot. So video's out. Song is also on iTunes. Would love to know what you guys think about it. Also, there's some pretty exciting releases coming later this year. And also, if you guys are leaving comments, I'd love to hear about more ways that I can help you guys and stuff. So that's it. Stay tuned.